Today's my second day of my second semester of nursing school. I'm trying to be quiet because Tiago is sleeping in his room across the hall. I'm in our bonus room. It's really bright. And this is where I have my office and sort of, it's a bonus room, so it's just like kind of a multi-purpose room. My mom is taking care of Tiago. So she just got here, she's downstairs, and she takes care of him for me, and she is amazing. It is so amazing. If you guys have family, if you're a parent and you have family, you know how much help they are, which maybe not all families are, but my mom just has like a natural instinct. She has to take care of all the grandkids, and I love her for it. I absolutely do. I really don't think that I would be going through with nursing school if it weren't for her. It's that crucial. I don't trust just anybody with my son, so she's amazing. Anyway, we're about to get started. I'm doing clinical. It is about 7:25 and I start clinical at 7:30. So I'm just getting my computer set up. Easiest breakfast ever. We had a really nice weekend this past weekend because I wanted to enjoy it, really enjoy it, because I knew that it was the last weekend before I started school and I wasn't going to really be able to enjoy my weekends again. So we took Tiago out for his first wagon ride and it was so much fun. Clean up this mess of a desk. I'm gonna organize this, all of this. I just had to stretch. I woke up with the tightest back. Like I just could not shake it. I'm really not that old. That shouldn't be happening just yet. In the meantime, we're taking a 5-minute break, so I'm gonna work on this mess. It was at one point really organized, so I'm gonna work on that. I just got done with class and I'm making green tortillas with my mama. Literally, we made them with spinach. It was a last minute decision. So we just put maseca and a little bit of flour, salt, and spinach. Well, we blended the spinach with some water and salt in the blender, and then we added it to the maseca. And now we're putting them on the comal, and they're turning out fabulous. And we're gonna eat them with some eggs and beans and yummy stuff. Lucas down for a nap. He's actually been asleep for over an hour. Ugh, I don't know if you can see him. He's been sleeping really well, and I kind of got a little bit sleepy, but instead of taking a nap and not sleeping later at night, I just decided to read. And right now I'm reading this amazing book, Hold On to Your Kids, by Dr. Gabor-Mate and Gordon Neufeld. It is amazing, you guys. Anyone who has kids that are in preschool or just have kids in general, this is an awesome book. I'm just gonna do this for a little while, and then when Tiago wakes up, we're gonna play, then we're gonna shower, or not shower, get him in the shower, but take him a bath, and yeah, probably just wait for Freddie, have some dinner. And school actually really slow today. In our clinical, we didn't do a whole lot. As you know, you can imagine, we can't do a whole lot in a clinical online. We basically just went through the syllabus and discussed sort of the simulations that we will be doing. But our teacher said that most of our skill practice, because it's a mental health clinical, and most of the skills are like therapeutic communication skills and how to communicate with clients with mental health or patients with mental health. And most of it is very hands-off and just basically not saying the wrong thing, and just kind of validating and recognizing rather than passing on judgment. So we learned a little bit about that today. So this is something that I have actually been thinking about for a really long time. And it's something that I'm really excited about. Well, it's kind of two things, but they go hand in hand. So let's chat. I'm gonna let my ponytail go because my headache, I have a little bit of a headache, and I think that the ponytail kind of makes it worse. I'm just gonna let it loose. Okay, so something that I've been thinking about a lot is I've been really into like parenting and like just trying to be as present and just as good a parent as I can be. Sorry if it's a little bit dark. All I have on is my little lamp. And just trying to not mess it up, I guess. Trying to break cycles, which I'm not saying that I had bad parents, but there were things that I wish that I don't want to repeat. And I think, that's the situation with a lot of people. We have, some characteristics in ourselves that we know came from childhood, or just some memories that we just wish we didn't have. And instead of recreating those in our own kids, why not just change them, And I've been thinking about that a lot, basically from the beginning, which is why I decided to do Montessori at home. And I kind of, in learning about Montessori, I kind of stumbled upon positive discipline, and then I kind of stumbled upon this guy, Dr. Gabor-Mate, and you guys, I recommend you just look him up on YouTube. Just look up Gabor-Mate, and he has tons of really amazing talks. He's a he's a doctor, and he's also, I guess it's a motivational speaker, but it's not meant to be motivational, although it is. It's more educational, and he basically just talks about the connection between your body and your mind, and the person and the environment, and how our childhood experiences shape our entire life, including our health, like our physical and mental and emotional and spiritual health. Anyway, all that being said, you know, and I knew this from taking developmental psych, like in the past, like, I don't know, I guess 3 years ago. My school, I don't know if I had mentioned this in another vlog, but my school experience has been a really, really long one. Like, not through any fault of my own, but it has just been really long. Like, there has just been one thing after another that kind of goes wrong, and I feel like I have to just jump these extra hoops. And anyway, I'm here now, and I'm in nursing school, and it's all good now. But yeah, a few years ago, like, I had learned that the first 3 years, basically, of a child's life are critical in making the person that they turn out to be for the rest of their lives. It doesn't determine everything, but it determines a good bit, like 2/3. And I kind of made the decision that I wanted to stay at home with Tiago. And I made that decision shortly after he was born. And, you know, but of course I started school, and technically I am still staying at home with him. I, you know, don't have maybe like all the time in the world that I want to spend with him, because I do have to focus on schoolwork, but it's definitely not as bad as if I were working. And thanks to my mom, I get to still be here at home, and so in between breaks I can still pop in and see him, and you know. So anyway, those are my plans, to be a stay-at-home mom for at least 3 years, or until my youngest is 3 years old. So that's the other thing. I hate that this world is the way that it is right now. I feel like this whole world, especially this country, is just in turmoil, and there's just so much crappy stuff going on all over the world. And, you know, it makes me really doubt if I even want to bring another human into this world. But at the same time, I really want a sibling for Tiago. And my thought was always that I wanted to have them close together. However many I was going to have. 2, 3, 5, 10. No. That I was just going to have them close together, because I wanted them to grow up the way me and my sister grew up. I mean, we were like at each other's butts the whole time, but we also were really good friends, and we discussed a lot of our like problems together, and whatever was going on at school, and with this guy and with this chick, and we had so much in common, which is probably the only reason why we fought a lot. But we were also really, really great friends, and we continue to be. Like, me and my sister are tight, and we love each other so much, and we now have a much more mature, like, better relationship. But I think that it had a lot to do with how we were raised, and that's what I want for Tiago. So my next point is that if everything is not the shit show that it is now, like, just to be honest, and for lack of a better term for it, really, I think that I might look into buying a new baby in October or November. And I actually calculated the whole thing with my graduation. Basically, if I get pregnant in October, that means I will be 7 months pregnant by the time I graduate in April of 2022. If I get pregnant in November, then I'll be 6 months pregnant. So I'm just trying to decide whether I need 2 or 3 months to study for my NCLEX and get my license and all of that, because I want all of that to be over with by the time my baby comes. Like, I don't want to have to like have my baby and then study with a newborn and a toddler for the NCLEX. Like, that just sounds impossible. But I also don't want to waste any time.
I don't want to waste any time. So we'll see. All that's not set in stone or anything like that, but if all goes well and everything is, you know, which these are plans that we make in life that rarely ever turn out the way we want them to. I've been talking for 14 minutes almost. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But if everything turns out the way I want it to, in October or November of this year, I will be hopefully updating you guys on pregnancy videos, like a pregnancy update every month or so. And that sounds really exciting to me. Like, I already missed that stage, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, and then I'll stay home until the younger one is 3 years old, and then hopefully I get a job and send them off to Montessori school, and my husband won't kill me because it's expensive as crap. Like, it's so expensive. Montessori school is so expensive. Anyway, this rant was long enough. Moving on.
And then we're gonna go for a walk, like a quick one, because it's already getting dark outside. I don't know if you can tell. You can't tell. But yeah, it's already kind of getting dark outside, but it's so nice outside. Like, it's in the 60s, and lately it's been in like the 30s or 40s. So we're gonna do that. But I did want to say, I'm gonna just try like the bare minimum in editing these videos, for the sake of time, for the sake of my sanity, especially now that I'm back at school. Like, I just feel like that's the most efficient way. And also, it's gonna make the videos more real. You'll get to see a lot of my mistakes, which are a lot, so just bear with me. But it'll be okay. Hola, mi amor. ¿Dormiste bien? ¿Dormiste bien, corazón? ¿Sí? ¿Dormiste bien? ¿Quieres salir a caminar? Sí, vámonos. Vámonos a caminar. Olviden las llaves. Oh, I'm gonna take a snack for him. He loves these coconut rolls from Costco. Loves them. So it's actually kind of chilly out here now, but it's not too bad. The point is just to get outside. This man loves it. You love it, huh? ¿Son ricas las galletas? ¿Saben a coco? Okay guys, that just about sums up our day. Freddie's home, he's in the shower, and Tiago is out for the night. And we're just gonna have a little dinner, and I will probably do some reading for school, maybe edit this vlog, and yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe for more videos. Did I say subscribe? I don't know if I did, but if I did, I'll say it again. Subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.